Hey guys, how are you? So welcome everyone. This is Sewing News Live, sponsored by Brother, and here are some of the Brother brand ambassadors. We tried to get the whole group, but they were too busy. So there might be a few others popping into the show, but in the meantime, pop in, say hi. If you haven't been here before, say where you're from, because you never know if your neighbor's been sewing next to you or fishing next to you, right? All right, so let me just make sure. Yep, everybody's saying good coffee, definitely. We're all here.
Nice.
So before we get rolling, just give us like a little bit of a sign that you can hear us okay, and then we have a lot to share with you today. I think I see the rolling in. Oh, and we are live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So if you leave a comment today, let me just grab this. I found another one of our Brother bottle. Yes. So if you leave a comment today, tomorrow we're going to draw one random winner that will be sent to us. So
nice.
All right. So I think they can hear fine. We're good. Oh, you know what? You never know with live. So we just bring this up real quick so you could see who's here. Let me just grab this. Somebody has their found another one of our Brother bottles. So if you leave a comment today, tomorrow we're going to draw one random winner that will be sent to us. So, hey, Joanne, or Emily?
Wait a second. Oh, that's me. Right. Sorry.
Okay.
What's going on?
I thought, okay, we can hear, but we get like 3 of me. That's not cool. So everyone,
okay.
I'm Wolf. This is Emily Thompson, and we got Joanne Benko here. So pop in, say hi, and bring your questions with you, because we've got a lot to share of what's been going on the Brother blogs. We haven't talked to everyone since our big New Year's Eve project, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was really fun. I actually am working on my second top, so I can actually wear that embroidery, because you know what February is? National Embroidery Month. I had to wear my embroidery top. I had to pull it out of the stash, even though it's like 20 degrees here. You wouldn't know that it's a summery embroidery day. So,
you do look very summery.
It looks more like New Year's at my house here today because it's snowing. It's definitely not tanning.
Oh, no.
Weather. It's not tanning weather, as you can tell.
It is definitely not good weather here either. So, hey, Emily, what have you been working on since New Year's Eve? Anything special before I bring up the Brother blog?
Yeah, I actually haven't been doing too much. The first week in January, I was sick, so I was totally wiped, and now I feel like I'm just playing catch up. So yesterday I filmed 2 videos, which was fun, except for then I realized after I filmed the second one that my microphone came unplugged. So there's no sound. So I will be redoing that one. And yeah, I've just been doing some little projects. I actually made this cardigan that I'm wearing, and it has really fun big pockets. So just some cozy winter things, but nothing really new or exciting so far this year. I feel like it's been a really slow start, but I don't know. I have some ideas percolating. So
okay, so I just have to say something. I am so glad I am not the only one, and I don't know if this ever happened to you, Joanne, but I taped a whole set of videos, a whole day of taping, and I tested it. It worked. I put the card back in, and the whole thing was silent. It was like, oh my gosh, that is a weird feeling.
I had tested it, and I actually had just finished like a 30-minute video, and this one was only like 10, thankfully. But I think what happened is when I was adjusting things for the final like setup, that my mic came just a little bit unplugged, and then so there's like not even sound non-mic'd. It's just silent. So yeah, it'll have to be redone. My son is like, you could just dub over it. And I'm like, yeah, but then my mouth would be doing this and my words would be doing this. I'm just gonna start over.
Joanne, what have you been working on?
Oh, I got a lot going on. Sewing room is a mess as usual. That always shows that you're busy getting something done. I've been writing a lot. And when you show the projects, we're gonna talk a little bit about. I'm doing a new thing on the Brother blog now, a little bit more tutorial based. Cool. So that means I'm writing a lot. So it's good. It's all good.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Everyone loves tutorials, by the way.
Yes.
Information, you can never have too much of it when it comes to sewing.
Oh, I so agree. All right, so I see a couple questions popping in, which I'll save for a minute, but this is a good one to start with, and then I'm going to go to the Brother blog. So Tony wants to know, because we all love using our serger, can you recommend a Brother serger for beginners? Well, Tony, that's a good question. And I mean, I have two favorites. I like my, it's the pace setter. I don't know the number on it though. Emily, what serger do you use?
I'm trying to look, the Simplicity 3734, and it's great, but I have to say I've also used the very basic model, the 1034, and I can't tell a difference, you know, so I'm sure there are differences as far as like with some really tough fabrics and, you know, thicker things, but I borrowed my mom's basic level one to do a couple videos and things with it, and it sews great, especially the new DX model. It's amazing because the threading is just easier, and they've done some improvements, and there's great sales on that machine. So
it comes with that wide table too, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I mean, if you're just starting out, and then like maybe after that one you'd want to level up, I always recommend that one because it does such a great job for such a good price.
Well, and the other thing you might want to check, well, if you stop by a Brother dealer, you can actually test these out.
Exactly.
What you like, and they'll teach you how to thread it, which is a bonus. But we all have videos on YouTube showing you how to do that too, which you could just follow along with. But with the serger, by the way, it comes with most of them, the Brother ones that I've used, even the strong, isn't there a strong and tough one?
The strong and tough one is great. I've sewn on that one too.
Yes, and it comes with some extra feet. So did you know you could do a blind hem with the serger? I never knew that for years. So look for that too, because the extra feet really make it nice.
Yep.
All right, so let's bring up the blog to show everyone what we've been working on. So everyone, you can ask your questions with what we bring up here, and also leave a comment below about what is your favorite sewing tool, and we will answer ours at the end of the show. But what is the sewing tool that you just cannot live without in your sewing room? That takes a little thought to it, but I have a tie between two of them, so I'm gonna have to check. So, all right. Let me bring up the Brother blog here. Here we go. Awesome. All right, so there are so many new projects since we've been live with everyone. And don't forget, you can, if you want to find these later, you can share this video to your page because it's impossible to find these videos later. But it is on YouTube too. But if you go to blog.brothersews.com, look at all the new projects since our New Year's Eve projects came out, which is a lot. So first off, let's see. There was one, I think it's on the last page. Emily, you did this Tooth Fairy one.
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
Tooth Fairy pillow.
Yeah, it's so popular. Oh my.
It was, I know.
25 comments on that blog post alone tells me that everyone loved it.
Yes, it was just kind of like a spur of the moment. My 6-year-old has a loose tooth, and I was trying to think, you know, what was my next project going to be? And so yeah, unfortunately, embroidery didn't have anything related to tooth fairies. So I did buy that design off Etsy, and then but I think in the comments a couple people commented that they had been able to search just tooth fairy and find it. So that's where the design is. If you're wondering, I'm just going to answer that up front because that was a really popular question. And then I just kind of walk through how I made the pillow. Super basic sewing. Once you get the embroidery done, it's not a difficult project, but I did have a lot of fun with it. And of course I can't find it right now. I was trying to track it down, and I stuck it somewhere safe so that when my daughter loses her tooth, we can use it, but I don't know where that is at the moment. So
okay, so I'm cracking up because I'm guessing that she probably took it and she has it saved somewhere.
Probably in her room. That has happened before. I had a couple years ago, I had a Sherwin-Williams paint gift card that I had been given, and I told her we're going to buy some glitter paint. We're going to paint a wall in your room. And then the card disappeared. And of course we found it after it expired in her bedroom. So that's probably where the Tooth Fairy pillow is, but I will have to go track it down.
That is so cute. Oh,
hey, I got to say, when I saw that though, Emily, I was inspired to play around with something similar in BES lettering software. So
Okay, oh,
if anybody
fun.
out there has BES, there's some
Yay.
really cute designs in there. There's some cute little fairy designs on it.
Are there?
Too, and
Yeah.
you can mix and match that with the lettering.
I'm sure we could come up with something, you know, combining things we already have with fairy and text. I was just looking for something all in one in the moment, but yeah, I'm sure there's some great fairies that you could combine with your text.
Very cute. A couple questions came up wanting to know, where can you find these projects? I have it scrolling on the bottom. It's blog.brothersews.com, and that's where all of these projects are.
Yep.
And there's also links to their YouTube channel and their social media. They have really got a fun Instagram page, because that's the one I always go to in the morning to see what's the inspo for the day.
Nice.
And there's tips from all of us and the other brand ambassadors. I saw someone say, we're the rest of the brand ambassadors. We are the only 3 that were available today. So
you just have to put up with us.
Yeah, you just have to put up with us. So while I'm bringing up the rest, I just have to show, because when I do my daily or my weekly live show, I was just showing the girls. Win came in and he said, hey, can I get you some tea before I leave? And I said, sure. So I'm going to get a laugh out of Glenda for sure. But you know, the squirrel that Win always gives me? Well, first off, I said, give me a good cup. So we're still on Christmas, I guess. And do you see my squirrel on here? For those of you that have always seen me with my squirrel, he brought it. The tea bag is in the cup and the squirrel is butt side up. So I guess there's a whole different way to use this that we never knew about. This could definitely bring on a whole project. All right, Joanne, I brought yours up now. So we have create a heart-shaped card.
So cute.
This is so cute. And by the way, you are awesome at this. I have a card that you sent after you came here when all the brand ambassadors came. It's all embroidered, and I will never get rid of that. It's still in my office. I love it. You're so thoughtful. So tell about this, because this is such a great idea for you.
Here it is. Here it is. You know, I think everybody knows we all love getting and giving gift cards, right? It's just kind of the way we do things these days. It makes it easy and it makes it really nice, but it's always like, how do you present it and not have it look like just this blah, you know? I mean, you know, I like to give Panera gift cards, and they come in a brown envelope. That's what they do at Panera.
By the way,
no affiliation, coffee shop, whatever. It just happens to be one of my close by ones. So I thought, you know, I've done this at other different times. I thought, how about a heart-shaped one? Because obviously, you know, it fits what's coming up next month, but you could do this any time of year.
Totally.
And a heart shape is always, you know, always shows love. It's very simple. It just takes, you know, really small pieces of fabric. You could do it in a 4x4 hoop, and it's just the perfect size for a gift card. Oops, that way. Yeah, that way. So a little, you know, hanger. You could put it on the outside of a card if you wanted to. A lot of different ways you could do it, but it uses the heart shapes that are built into your Brother machine.
That's what I was just looking at.
So fun.
And then of course the design. The design is from Embroidery. You can download that from Embroidery. There's several different ones on there. Or use some, you know, use a little heart that you already have. There's been some hearts in the past that have been used on Embroidery. You can do a search for those, you know, or in the Brother blog. Anything you want. You could actually even use another frame shape and just, you know, use several of them. So there's just a lot of different ways you could do it.
Very cute. I'm scrolling through the photos for everyone. So on here, you give such good directions too. And there are a lot of hearts on all the Brother machines.
Yeah. There's some scallops and.
What machine did you use here? Do you remember which machine you used here?
I used the 1750D.
Okay.
The NS 1750D with a 4x4 hoop. You know, we all love the big hoops. Obviously, there's lots you can do with it. But you know what? There's so much you can do with a 4x4 hoop. You know, look at all the designs that are built into the machines that have a 4x4 capability. And there's a lot you could do with them. And you know, once you learn to use the grid that comes with it and line things up, I've always said you can embroider from here to the moon if you know how to do your placement right. So.
Amy, got like a frog in my throat. Amy says that she just bought the PE 800 and it's fantastic. By the way, congratulations, Amy. I saw the photo of your box coming in. Everyone's saying very cute, very fun. Oh, Marty says she loves your tissue tote.
That was another one that was on January. That one has the free design of the month attached to it. But we just love to make gifts. I mean, who doesn't love to make a gift and give a gift? When you sew, that's, I think, a lot of what we do. It gives us joy and it gives the other person joy. So I like to come up with things that we can use for those purposes and make somebody happy, make a special day for somebody else.
I'm just scrolling through these so they can see. These are great photos too, by the way.
So just that little slit is there to turn it inside out, and it doesn't show when you're done. So I just put a little fusible behind it, ironed it down, close up the hole, and nobody knows it's in there.
That's easy. Then
find a way to hide it.
You don't even have to stitch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is my favorite part. So I was trying to see what stitch you used on this. I used
it's called a stem stitch, but I call it the lightning stitch.
I call it the lightning stitch too. It's called, what's it really called? The stem stitch?
It's called the stem stitch because you
I've
can
never
use
even heard of
it as
that.
decorative, like add a stem to a flower.
Oh.
The beauty of that stitch is that the way it jumps, it just kind of nips the fabric. So it really secures it well, but it's not like a wide zigzag, where it's, swinging too far to the right and to the left. And you can change the width and you can change the length to modify it whatever you want. I love it for applique. It's a really
that would be a really good one for applique. I have had people that like to use it for sewing knits, and that hasn't been my favorite for sewing knits because it's hard to rip out. but it does stretch.
Yeah.
It's good for sewing fabric seams on the bias as well. Because when the bias hangs out, it has that little bit of give. So it's got lots of purposes.
So I just have to ask everyone watching, have you ever sewn anything on the bias, like a skirt or a dress? I'm asking that for a reason, because if you haven't, or if you have and you forgot, do you know that you're supposed to let it hang for 24 hours, like minimum?
Yes.
It's like, I always say,
it grows.
A frozen Christmas tree that just the next morning, it takes up your entire house. Yeah. Oh gosh. Hey, Karina, Sandy's in here. Everybody's saying hi. So everyone, in case you popped in late, we're asking everyone, what is your favorite sewing tool that you can't live without? And we will answer ours at the end of the show. So, okay. Mekale wants to know, are there free designs on embroidery? So Joanne, you want to talk about that? Because
every month we, through Brother, we offer a free design of the month and a project to go along with it. And if you go to embroidery.com, you will find the link to that free design available on the embroidery.com website only for that month. And then it disappears. But they are archived on the blog. So the blog project also has the link to the design on embroidery.com, and that stays there, permanently. It's just that as new projects get moved up, that gets moved down. So you have to do a search through the, you can do a search through the search engine right on the Brother blog. Just type in free design and you'll get all the listing will come up. So that search engine works really well on the Brother blog.
For those of you that don't know, when you go to blog.brothersews.com, it's right here on the right side. And sometimes that wasn't showing up on my cell phone. So just look for it. It's on the top right. And on your cell phone, it's a little different layout, but it's right there and you can type in whatever you're looking for. And it's great. It's a great way to find posts too. All right. So Janice could not join us today, but I just have to bring this one thing up. It is so cute. Janice hopefully will join us next time. She, here we go. So Janice, if you're watching, we're giving you a high five on this one. This is so cute. So Winnie the Pooh's birthday book pillow. Is this adorable or what? Speaking of gifts, I should be doing this for my nieces.
Yes.
Look how she used the little B for the apostrophe. On my so clever.
Okay, let's see. And she has great photos on here. Oh my gosh, who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh?
I've done reading pillows before, but it was before I was doing embroidery. So this is like 10 times cuter than what I had done before.
They're really popular.
So this is the part I just loved. and she went into the free motion to stitch around some of these. And I think a lot of people don't even think of that. I didn't for a long time when I was trying to do appliques in a certain way, but I wanted it to be, it was going to be too much work. How easy is that? Just to do free motion. And then she used the Move It foot. Very, very
So
cute.
It's wonderful.
I think I know what machine she's using. I see it in the corner there. The Dream Machine. And that's a great stitch. So she has great instructions on here. Again, another great tutorial. Very, very cute. So hopefully she'll be able to join us next month.
She is the Disney expert.
So cute.
Definitely Disney expert.
Yeah.
Okay, I also have up here now, Joanne, your tissue tote. Bring this up.
And again, that's
that was
a simple one. Very simple.
Yeah, so I have to mention, okay, so you got a ton of comments on that one too, because it's just adorable. But for those of you that go to the blog, leave us comments and tell us, do you like what we're working on? Is there something else you'd like us to see? But also leave comments on there, because if you have questions, we always go back and answer them. Maybe not like the same day, but pretty soon.
Yeah. We'd love to hear your feedback. It's really important to us. It's important to Brother, and everybody else that's reading the blog enjoys. I mean, that's like the first thing I do is read everybody's comments.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. That's a great design. Where's that from?
That's a free design from Embroidered.
Oh.
So the link to that is directly in the project, like I said, and it's still January, right? So that one would be on Embroidery right now, on the Embroidery homepage. If you went there right now, embroidery.com, you would see that design on the homepage offered as the free design that you could just click on. So, but once February comes, that picture will be replaced by the new next free design. And then, like I said, this one will archive.
This one would make a great hem on a sleeve. It's gorgeous. It's so dainty. So so it's still January, but only for like 1 or 2 more days. So if you want that design, you better not delay. Go get it. And I'm going
again, 4x4 hoop. So you don't need anything special. You know, the other thing that these kind of projects are really good for, and I know there's a lot of people out there that have a 4x4 that like to use it to make things for craft shows and maybe charity events and, you know, clubs, things like that. So these types of small projects, you can make them up in multiples, make a whole bunch of different colors, and then use them in any of those different venues.
Yeah, very cute. There's all the questions and comments. All right, let me remove that. By the way, before I forget, I know that everyone always, when we do this just once a month, what are the deals of the month? So I'm going to bring this up. I just got this from Brother for their dealers. So February is National Embroidery Month. So I think that every day is National Embroidery Month for me. Yeah. I love it. So anyways, here's the deals that are going on for your local Brother dealer. I still see the Disney Scan and Cut on there, which is awesome. By the way, there is a contest going on right now, a giveaway that tomorrow we're drawing for one winner for to win that Disney Scan and Cut. Sewing Machines Plus has sponsored that for us, and Blaine will be coming on and drawing a lucky winner. So that's a great gift. My sister says, do you have any disclosure where we can't join? I'm in there. I entered. I know if I drew my own name, though, that might be a little suspicious, huh? So those are your specials. And let me make sure that I brought them all up. So a $400 dealer discount and free PR playbook. That's a great deal. You've got the Disney Scan and Cut. It looks like a $500 dealer discount on the Luminaire, plus the XP1 bundle. So there's a lot of different things in here. So you should go visit your Brother dealer and see what machines that might, you know, I think someone asked me, what machine do I have to have? Go test them. Go play on them. Don't get something that is going to overwhelm you so much that you can't remember how to turn it on if you're starting out, but just get rolling. That's kind of what I would say. All right, so we've got some comments coming in. Oh, Clovis, she said she loves that. So did you guys answer, what is your favorite sewing tool that you can't live without? By the way, Linda Jordan wants to know, is there a project for an embroidery baby birth announcement?
I know I've done that. Yeah, there's one on the Brother blog.
Okay, let me go look.
I don't know if you search birth announcement. It's been a little while.
I'll search birth.
Yeah, I definitely did one.
Simple.
I purposefully used, I have a really good friend who had a grandchild born at the same time. So I used those statistics. She got a big kick out of it when she saw it. So I know it's on there.
Francine said she loves to play on the machines. All right, so I'm looking up. I'll bring the screen up so everyone can just enjoy this with us. So I just punched in birth, and this is what comes. Lots.
Yay.
Let's see. Embroidered greeting cards. That would be very similar to the same thing.
Yep.
Is that the one you're thinking of, Joanne?
No. The one I did is just, it's designed for you to just literally hang it on the wall.
Oh, fine.
It was done in the BES lettering program, but you could use your built-in lettering as well.
I'm going to bring up your embroidered greeting cards, though. Is that yours? Yeah. No, this is Janice's. So let's check this one out. So this is a really cute idea. Again, on the same avenue that you're talking about, Joanne. Something that has a personal touch to it. Oh, there's Winnie Pooh again.
Yeah. Her reading pillow would be a great thing to put a birth announcement on too, because it's not going to be too long before you're going to be reading to that baby, right?
That's a good idea.
Even any pillow would be super cute to have something cuddly and.
Yeah, I've done that. I know I'm bringing BES lettering up a lot, but it's one of our favorite software programs. But in that program, you actually have the ability to, and I've used it for baby birth announcements, to do the collage of that. Maybe I'll do a project on that in the near future, so everybody can see it. But I know
that's a good idea.
Hogan's done it too. I think you probably, if you search for hers on the Brother blog, you'll find something.
Linda says yes. The wall one is what I'm looking for. Thanks for trying.
Okay.
We'll find it.
Yeah, maybe do announcement or wall hanging, or I don't know what.
Yeah, and I can find it and post it later on.
Yeah.
If I'll post it in the chat. I mean, in the comments later on.
So we're always looking for different things for when we do our blog projects. Like mine, for February or for January, I did the unboxing, which I'll bring up here in just a second. I'm just going to look one more time for the wall hanging. But we're always looking for ideas. So if there's something specific you'd like to learn or you'd like us to show, I now have every Friday is a feature Friday. It's just like a less than 5-minute video. So attention span of you can at least watch half the video.
You learn a lot in that little bit of time. You do a great job with that
you might not know. This last week, I ended up doing a foot because everybody asked for it, but something quick. So we were giving you tutorials everywhere, but if there's something specific you'd like to learn, just let us know. All right, let's see. We've a lot of quick tips under here. All right. I cry on
a while ago, so it's probably, pretty far down the chain.
All right, so I'm going to bring up one more here. Go back to the home. Okay. Oh, I missed this one. Did you see Rebecca's bag? This is very cute.
Oh, that was beautiful. Gorgeous.
I missed this. Oh, gosh. Rebecca, I hope you're doing better. She got in a little bit of an accident, so she's doing okay from what I understand. So look at how cute this is. Is this all? Don't tell me this is couching.
It's crazy beautiful. I mean, that is
gorgeous.
Yeah. And she unraveled the fabric and used that as her couching material.
Oh my goodness. That's why it matches so perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
She's so clever.
Wow. I hadn't seen that one either. That's so cute.
So that's all custom fabric?
No, she bought the fabric like it is, the way I remember, because I read the whole thing. And then she just literally peeled, yarn off of it, unraveled it, and used that as her couching yarn.
Wow, now I got you. I couldn't figure that out. If I would have read the whole blog post, I would have figured that out. But I just saw this, and it's super cute. Who doesn't need another tote bag? That's all I got to say. I love tote bags.
You can never have too many totes.
Never.
All right. And then I just want to bring up see if I can get this to, I hit the wrong button. So my thing in January was this jacket here. I say was because I have found so many opportunities. It's a cashmere jacket, which I can hardly wait to wear. And I have the jacket completely finished and the lining's completely finished. And I'm waiting to do a quick video of how to attach that and do a bagged lining. But that was supposed to be my January, but now it's February. We're going to do 4 weeks in a row with this sew along. So I had an opportunity to take some videos. So in January, this was the big one for me. And I'm going to have to fight my nephews off of this one. So I did the unboxing for, see if I could bring this up, Star Wars.
Oh, so fun.
I know who has, and you did the unboxing for the Marvel one, didn't you, Emily?
I have the Marvel one. Yes, yeah, I did. I also did another one after that one, but yes, in the fall we did this one.
So
cute. Oh, the Star Wars though, my kids would love that.
I have my my little patches that I made.
Cute. Yeah,
really fun. So there's a video there if you want to learn how to. I did a 3-part series on the Star Wars unboxing. So you know, sewing machines come with a lot of things. If you're a beginner sewer, you're like, what in the heck is all of this?
Yes.
So I kind of explained what each thing is, then showed you how to wind a bobbin properly and thread the machine. And then I'm showing you how to do embroidery, just a basic project. Again, in a small hoop, but very fun.
So cute.
Yeah, that was a fun one. So the boys said, so do we get that now? And I told them
right.
They could come over and we will do some embroidery on their jackets. So everybody's leaving their comments. So here's my Yoda.
So cute.
National Embroidery Month. All right. And I think there was a couple more things I wanted to show. Some of the other brand ambassadors weren't able to join us today. But I want to bring up their projects for January because next month we will do, hopefully they'll be able to join us. So let me just see if I can bring this up. I think I just saw this one come in this morning. So this is Tabitha Sewer. She is a new brand ambassador for Brother. She has
Welcome.
Welcome, Tabitha. And I love her photos on Instagram. Very, very cute. This is so cute. So we've got all of our embroidery thread and it looks like she's got a video for it on there. So you can check out the video and she gives, I was trying to see if these were built. Oh yeah, there you go. There's your videos and photos. Very cute. So welcome, Tabitha. Hopefully you'll be able to join us next month. I think she was working on a big project from what I saw on Instagram. All right. And got one more here. Oh, I wasn't even showing you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just enjoying the whole thing and not
just talking about it.
Aw, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah,
it
just came up today. Isn't that cute?
Super cute.
Very fun. And there's the video on YouTube. Since I was the only one enjoying this.
She used the stellaire for that. Neat.
I like the letters.
Yeah, it turned out really cute.
Chenille. They're like chenille letters. Ooh, I can't wait to read that one.
I know. Very fun. Please give all the ladies names. I'm new. Thank you. All right. Let me bring the ladies up. Let's see. There you go. Welcome to the party.
Hi.
Hello.
You're welcome. Yeah, you got to look up Tabitha. She has very cute things. Okay, so Mr. Domestic, Matthew, he had something really cute too this time. And well, he always has fun projects. And then we have Jane. Jane's a new brand ambassador for Brother. That she did a gold mesh. Here's oh, Matthew did something for Valentine's Day. So I'll bring this up so you all can see, maybe. There we go. Very cute.
So cute.
Is that like?
Yeah, that's
must be cutting.
Yeah, that's the chenille technique.
Yeah,
it's been around for a while, but it never goes away, and it's always beautiful.
And you can do so many different things with it, and it always looks so cute.
My favorite is after you cut it up and then throw it into the washer a couple times, and then it's all fuzzy. It's perfect.
And I know he recommended that he put that in the instructions too, and showed the finished.
Yeah.
It looks like when it comes out of the washer. We all like to see what it looks like before it's put together with something pretty.
Oh, speaking of wash, so I would love to know, what is your worst wash experience? Because I will feel better. I have, let's see, I've had a Sharpie in there about a month ago. That didn't work out so well. And then yesterday, I pulled all my nice fleeces out, and they had this, like, they were very shiny. I thought, what in the world? My Carmex. Carmex was in one of my pockets and came open. And so I'm Carmex.
Your lip balm?
Yeah, my lip balm. Oh yeah, no affiliation, brother. It's just a lip balm. But yes, all over. So everything I'm wearing now, except for this, but all my fleeces have a nice glow to it. It looks like I don't know. So what's your worst? Do you two have anything to share on that one? Tell me, make me feel better.
Probably just the tissue thing. You know, that happens all too often, where you forget to check the pocket, and it's always with all black load. So. Oh
yeah. Definitely.
I washed a disposable diaper once, and that just explodes, and there's little plastic, whatever the filling in is a diaper, once it's totally filled up with water, and then it just bursts, and there's a ton of it.
Oh my God.
So I don't know, it got like wrapped up in clothes and in our laundry, and I don't really like look through every piece. I just kind of shove in. So that was really gross, and my machine was really gross.
That's very gross. I would say, okay, you win.
It's been a long time. That's been a while.
I can handle the Carmex.
But that's not bad.
Here's Jane's DIY project. Very fun. It looks like metallic. You know, there's two different kinds of this fabric though. And I have one that I'm making a top out of, one of my Linda tunics. It's just a knit, but it got a little gold lame going on there. She's got a video for you to follow along. And there you go.
Cute.
Very cute. It looks pretty easy. I was watching the video and she makes it very easy to follow. Yeah. So, showing you how to put some elastic on your waistband. And Jane is doing video today, so she couldn't join us either. But welcome, Jane. And I think there was one more that I wanted to bring up. So we're almost, when I'm finished here, we'll wrap up the show. But okay. If you just joined, we just want to know, what is the tool in your sewing room that you cannot live without? Put some thought into
$1 million question, Angela.
I know. Well, there's a lot of tools that we can't live without, but I'm just thinking, oh, here we go. Laura couldn't join us because she's picking up her little kiddo from pre-K, but this is a great project. So let me bring this up. This poncho. Oh, it just takes us back to load. Here we go. Laura, this is so cute.
Adorable.
Oh, her little boy is adorable. This looks like such an easy project, and it turned out just awesome.
Nice.
So first of all, I have a whole bunch of this plaid I found in my stash.
Oh, fun.
That'd be a great color for you, too.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so you got a circle in the middle. That's pretty easy. We can handle that. You can make a circle skirt, except then you look like a kilt.
Got to be careful with your fabric choice.
Yeah. Okay, and she put the little collar on there. Great photos. There, she's using a good serger on there too. That's when I was talking about the paste setter. Okay, that is adorable.
That turned out so cute.
So Laura, I know you're probably listening from the car, but I would have to know, did this take 30 minutes or less? Because everyone's looking for a project like that.
That's what it looks like. That is just make it and get dressed and out the door. It's wonderful.
The fabric is different on each side. That is really cute.
Yeah, and then I was looking at the fringe, and I couldn't tell if she cut it or if she actually just pulled those off. Because when I do my fringe skirt or my fringe jackets, I pull those off. My nails are destroyed for like a month. So I just wanted to laugh with her about that. But looks like she's pulling it all off.
Yeah.
Really, really cute.
You know what works really good for pulling that off is a stiletto. I lay it on my rotary cutting mat, and I use a stiletto and pull it off with that.
Good idea.
Stiletto, you know, the kind you use to hold your fabric down while you're putting it on the needle.
Mm-hmm. That is a good idea. Actually, I think you gave me that tip when I was doing my fringe skirt one time, and that's what I started leaving out to do it with. Salvage the nails. All right. Okay, so that it looks like I think that was it for the. Now we have to give a quick teaser for next month because we won't be doing this again till the end of the month. What, Joanne? Your
favorite tool?
What are you coming up with next month? Can you
Oh,
give
next month? Oh, next month. Well, we got free design of the month. So it is a beautiful design. I mean, wait till you see it. It's really, 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 really a nice design.
Can you give us any hints? Any hints?
A nice, simple project that everyone can use because you put your head on one at night. So.
Oh, sounds good.
Oh, that's okay. That could be a good one.
And then I'm also working on some quilting projects for March National Quilting Month. So
very nice. Emily, what are you working on?
For the brother blog, have a little easy Valentine's project, and I think it's going up really early in the month. So you can check that out. And it's actually one that I made a Valentine's version, but it would be something that you could make for any holiday or season, just depending on your fabric choice. So you can check that out. And then, yeah, so that's what I'm doing on the blog. So you have to look at that.
And then mine is coming up, and it's going to be a 4-part series with this jacket here. So
Fine.
I think I have the lining. Hold on, I will get it. You got to see this. If I didn't take photos and video between everything, I would have been finished a long time ago. But check this lining out. Isn't this awesome?
beautiful.
So pretty.
So I was debating on if I should do a solid color because, you know, a cashmere jacket you're going to want to wear all the time. But I figure you're not going to see it on the inside anyways. So if I'm wearing something that would clash with it, like what I'm wearing today, I would just hide it. But
yeah,
that my last step is to attach the facing and hem it. And good news is I might be able to wear it to dinner tonight, I hope.
if you get cracking this afternoon.
I bet you used your clapper a lot on that one.
I did, big time. So the main stitch that I used on this for top stitching was the triple stitch and at a 4.0, and it gave it such a beautiful look. I did some seam ripping though, because I was in a hurry and I forgot to put these little belt loops on before I sewed the sleeve together. So that was one rip. We'll just leave it at that.
You don't need to share all your secrets.
Right. Okay. Oh, Linda says, I love the lining, but I really want the coat. Okay, so I've asked all of you, what is the sewing tool that you cannot live without? And there's been a lot of comments on here. So Joanne, you're first. No pressure, of course.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess the first thought is a machine, and obviously, you know, our brother sewing an embroidery machine, whatever model I'm currently using is probably my go-to tool. But then just like a silly little thing that's really even not a sewing item. I have a pair of small needle nose pliers, and I've had them for like 30 years, and I use them when I have to rip stitches out because I can grab the tail of the thread and pull on it, and it's wonderful. They're just really, really, really good to have. And then the curved tip scissors. I mean, like I said, I could make a list, but curved tip scissors, got to have a pair of curved tip scissors.
Yes, I would agree with that. All right, Emily, what's your favorite?
Well, if we're not talking about machines, and of course, the first thing that comes to my mind is scissors. Like, sorry, I'm trying to dig out my other thing. Is a sharp pair of scissors is obviously a necessity, but in this little pin, my little magnetic pin dish, which I'm not even seeing it, I keep a very old, very large, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Blunt, this blunt darning needle.
Ah.
And I actually haven't even seen one. I mean, not that I've looked everywhere, but it's not something that I feel like I see. It has a huge eye, but I use it to finish all the edges of my serger seams because I always do cuffs and hems and everything first, and then I sew up the side seams just because I'm whipping through things. So I use this almost on every project because I'm threading my serger threads back through the seams, and so I use that all the time.
Great. That's a great tip. By the way, I'm going back here for a second. Peggy wants to know, Joanne, what are curved tip scissors?
Well, they're small scissors that where the blades of the scissors actually curve up a little bit.
I have a pair.
There's some that have bent handles. There's some, there's some that are just, mine are just like 5-inch scissors with the tips. Just curved up. They're real sharp tip points, and I use them for applique, for cutting, embroidery threads, for grading seam allowances. Just anytime you need to, trim some stray threads, because it's curved, you can get really, really close to where you're trying to trim.
Yeah. I thought I have a pair, and I just tried to clean up before we started, or I'd have like 3 pairs right here. That's what I get for cleaning. Okay. So, then I would have to say, I think I have a tie between my 2 favorite tools. I think part of the wolf pack already guessed one of them, but hammer and my tailor's clapper. These are my 2 favorite that I can't live without, because, well, the clapper I can't live without because for steaming and
that is essential, that clapper.
And then the hammer, which is customized, no affiliation of brother, but it's customized with my tape, so my husband won't take this one, but it never works. He likes pink, so forget it. Every time I try to keep that. But so when I have a thick seam, I hammer that like crazy I have a cement floor here, so don't do this at home. And do it in the garage. But then the machine goes right over it so nicely. So even some of these belt loops with the cashmere, believe it or not, I hammered it from the wrong side, and it just made the machine just glide right through. So besides my sewing machine and serger and cover stitch that I can't live without.
Things, yes.
That was a given. But after that, what is the sewing tool? And I'd have to say that's a tie. So the hammer comes in handy. I've only made 2 terrible mistakes with that. One of it was live, and one of it was while I was on a phone with somebody, and I was sewing jeans, and I had my hand down, and I'm hammering and talking on the phone, which is definitely a not good thing. And right on the fingers, smash. And I was hammering hard. So note to self, don't multitask.
I can't wait to go back and read what everybody else on here put down for their favorite sewing tools. That's going to be fun.
I see a lot of people are agreeing with the curved scissors. We've got quite a few clappers on there too. I have a hammer. Hi, Birdie. Great to see you. There was a few at the beginning. I'm going to go back up here because a couple of the most common ones were seam ripper.
And seam gauge. I saw seam gauge pop up there a few times too.
And seam ripper is, by the way, make sure you have one that's new and sharp.
Yeah,
and,
definitely replace those often.
Yeah, I think that's one that I don't even, especially beginner sewers, don't think about. I didn't for years.
Yeah.
I remember going to my mom's house one time and I said, Mom, this couldn't rip out a stitch. You can hurt yourself, and you could rip your fabric, which I did that too.
You know, it's funny. I have a really old machine. I actually use it as a nightstand. It's an old treadle machine with no machine in it, just a cabinet. I use it as a nightstand in my bedroom. And those had just those little drawers. And you think about back in those days, I mean, you put your tools in the drawers and that's about all you had. Now we need whole rooms just to keep everything.
So here, let's see. Favorite tool, computer. All that connects to everything. The Dream Machine 2, Scan and Cut, BES4.
Yep.
Very nice. Denise has the SE400. Do you only use embroidery thread? She wants to know. I missed that one, Denise. Good question.
Yeah, definitely, because it's sized for the design, with the width of the thread, and it's designed to be strong. It's designed to be shiny. And if you stitch out an embroidery design with regular thread, it's going to lose all its dimension. It's going to look very flat, and unless it's a design that really is supposed to look flat, you're not going to be happy with it. You
I
need quality embroidery thread.
Okay, there's a couple in here. The seam gauge that's definitely a must too. I guess like some things you don't even think of because it just has to be there. There was one here though with a double eye needle. See if I can find that one. I don't know where it went. I have not personally tried that needle. Have I?
Yeah, it works. It works similar to like Emily uses the darning needle. I like to use a loop turner. That's what I use for pulling my serger thread tails through. But I use the darning needle a lot too.
Yeah, nope, I haven't. I think we got magnifying light. Yeah, that's a definite. Yeah. Oh, the seam ripper with the rubber edge on the end. Yes, that's always nice because it can get all of your stitches off or all of your ripped stitches. Oh, Cynthia wants to know, would a rubber mallet work? Cynthia, for the way that I hammer seams, it does not work as well. The hammer really gets it flat, and I've tested it. But you do have to be careful because if you're doing it from the right side of the fabric, you could, damage the fabric, which you don't want to do that. And on my jeans, as long as I'm distressing them, I can hammer from the right side because sometimes it'll tear some of the fabric off, but that's what I wanted. So just be careful. Test it on a piece first. Annette says her favorite tool is the small curved surgical scissors. April wants a machine that's she wants a machine that's smaller but with all the same wonderful features. Oh, tailor's chalk. How did we not think of that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, this was a fun show. I really appreciate everybody showing up. If you have anything for us, leave us comments in the blog. Again, it's blog.brothersews.com. And we have a lot of fun projects coming for you next. I see one more question pop up. When you hammer, do you cover the other fabrics so you don't leave marks? Linda, I do if it's from the right side. If it's from the wrong side, I don't. Great question. All right. So we will see you hopefully all again at the end of next month. And then hopefully all of the brand ambassadors can join us. So we're going to try to do this once a month to just let you know what's new on the blog. Bring your questions with you. So if you saw something one of us posted, bring it along and we'll try to answer that. It's an easy way, or leave comments in the blog. That's always a good one too. And don't forget, tomorrow we're going to do a random drawing I'm going to send this to somebody. All you have to do is tell us what your favorite sewing tool is, and I'll draw it at the end of the show tomorrow. All right. So, well, Joanne, Emily,
thank you, everybody
joining us. Thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you next month or on the blog.
Yeah.
All right. Happy sewing.
Happy sewing.